Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Savannah, and as you can see today, it is the very end of September, so that means another dev diary for Prehistoric Kingdom. I feel like it's been a hot minute since we've jumped in and talked about this game, so let's go ahead and see what they have for us in this month's wrap-up. Update 12 is chugging along. As the last pieces of art start to come through, we're focused on developing tutorials and getting the finished update. You can expect a trailer in October announcing its release date, showing the main features and dinosaurs in action. For now, however, let's take a look at some new content. So, Update 12 is going to be bringing us the Ankylosaurus. Hopefully I said that one right. I slowed it down just a bit because I tend to flip-flop like the Y and the L, but Ankylosaurus. After the reveal of our green Ankylosaurus last month, it's time to show off another skin. Featuring dark stripes and a yellow body, this Anky is loud and proud with its striking contrast. Carnivores, beware. Look at the little fella. Two of them there in that picture. They look so good. I'm a little ashamed to admit that I really haven't been in Prehistoric Kingdom playing in quite some time, but I'm really excited that they're still adding new animals and new features. Obviously, the game is still in development, so that's what we should expect, but all very exciting. Now, in addition to a new animal, it looks like we're also getting a new rustic theme. After much speculation, the long-awaited rustic theme will be arriving in Update 12. Inspired by U.S. national parks, this building set makes heavy use of woods and sustainable materials to achieve its vernacular look. Taking a peek at the construction options, you'll primarily find aged materials that seem like they've seen a thing or two. In order to perfectly capture our references, the wooden walls have been given extra 3D geometry to truly make them pop out. I love that. And I'm all about this rustic theme. These look so good, especially the roof pieces. Those first two on the left-hand side, the more like, well, I guess they're all shingles. But they look spectacular. I'm really excited about that. The far left-hand wall, that rock wall, kind of reminds me close to like lava rock almost. Having just taken a trip to Hawaii, Polynesian architecture's fresh in my mind, that's kind of what I think of. And maybe it would be cool to put together like a tropical island themed park. I know it's a rustic themed pack or rustic pieces, but it's just kind of, you know, the nature of playing these games. You think about pieces to utilize them how they wouldn't normally be used. So that's where my brain goes to. Of course, the rustic theme wouldn't be complete without its decorations. We've got some gorgeous wood carvings, lamps, signposts, and a giant hollow log for small animals to walk through. Oh my gosh, take a look at that. That is amazing. After I'm done recording this, will be sending a message directly to Estan Wolf, as all of these pieces seem right up his alley, and I'm wondering if this will be enough to entice him back into the game. These very rustic wood textures, these logs, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I love that the dinosaurs can actually traverse through the center of these. You can create like a very, is it Jurassic World-esque enclosure maybe? Put a path through these. I wonder if guests can actually go through them or not. It'll be something that I'll have to test. Moving on to a brand new map. Welcome to Redwood Valley, set on the American West Coast. Hey, that's where I am. This mountainous region is home to a variety of coastal foliage, like its namesake, the redwoods. Featuring a graveled coastline and varied terrain, this map features tiered areas of flatland with slopes connecting each of the plateaus, a fitting environment for many North American dinosaurs. Though we're still finalizing the layout and the density of foliage, you can get a rough idea on how this location will end up feeling below. It's gorgeous. Look at the little bay area. Oh my gosh, and all the trees and the mountains in the background. Look at that beach. So cool. I really do like how in Prehistoric Kingdom we get some maps with a bit of terraforming, a bit of life to them. They are like destination maps, you know? They're not just big, wide open, blank areas. And for me, personally, that's just a little bit more inspiring. So I love this. The coastal biome itself is also being updated with new trees, improved underbrush, and additional flora such as rhododendron and lily of the valley. Those are plants. I know that. As it's currently one of the oldest biomes in the game, the upgrade will be pretty transformative. Theme updates. Starting with the basic theme, we'll be adding 2 recolorable wall styles, raw wooden planks and wood tiles. Wood look tiles, I guess? These materials are especially great for more low-key builds, offering a nice and simple aesthetic. Absolutely agreed. I do like those. Alongside a new stone material, polished terrazzo, and the modern theme will be getting an extra coat of paint with updated wood materials. Ooh, these look great. These really do look great. Look at that. Awesome stuff. I love that they are still going back and updating and revitalizing some of the in-game pieces that are already there with updated textures and patterns and things like that. They do look really, really good. Fantastic. Now, moving on to official prefab Redux. Coming in Update 12 is a much needed standardization of our official prefabs with fresh designs. It's important to us that without interacting with the workshop, players can access a bunch of easy to use prefabs for all the themes. Absolutely amazing. I myself am one of the crazy players. I like to build everything myself, get highly detailed, use way too many pieces, but I do fully recognize that I am in the minority when it comes to these games, and many people play them just for the management features, and you want to be able to throw down different buildings that your staff needs or your guest needs without having to completely decorate them from scratch. So having these prefabs, especially a building in a particular theme where every single building is in that particular theme is what I mean, is absolutely fantastic. So what's changing? For the guest-centric prefabs, there'll be a wide array of structural layouts with styling available in every theme. Their foundations will be consistently sized too, depending on the building. Oh, that's neat. Okay, we'll make it really easy to put them down next to each other and connect them up and stuff. This means that if you're thinking of swapping your basic restaurant for a tropical restaurant, it'll fit perfectly. Oh, okay, yeah, that works too. As for logistics and park services, so the loading bay and the staff center, we only plan to release basic prefabs for now, but we can revisit them if the community demand is high enough. Now, moving on to what I'm most excited for, and what I'm sure everybody's most excited for, is baby dinosaurs. So this is coming in the future. Lots of work has been done prototyping ontogeny in September. We're making good progress with animation scaling and have started on getting the animal entities smoothly transitioning as they grow. As we're going for a real-time growth system, we've been taking a look at bone proportions and seeing how much of the animals we can change before they begin to stretch. Thankfully, it's all looking good. Look at that little guy sharing a meal with its mom. So cool. Oh my gosh, and the second picture, I'm gonna scroll down real quick just to peek at this last one. Look at them kind of talking to each other. So cool. Even with our rudimentary tests, watching these gangly little beasties walk around and eat next to their adult counterparts is truly something. We've got a good pipeline going and are excited to tackle the challenges ahead of us. We seriously cannot wait to get them more polished and show you all. We can't wait either, at least I can't. Below are some examples of our current growth stages for the T-Rex and Triceratops. We don't have alternate normal maps for babies yet, so keep in mind that things like ridges, bumps, and keratin will be toned down in the future. So there's the T-Rex. Oh my gosh! Look at that! Look at the little like teeny tiny horn nubbins on his face. Super, super cool. And then they start to get a little longer and curve out. Absolutely amazing, because when we talked about ontogeny first coming to the game, I fully expected to just have two models. Have a baby model, have an adult model. You know, similar to what what Zoo Tycoon did, where and I guess Planet Zoo as well. They're kind of babies, and then all of a sudden they mature and grow up, right? There's only two stages. So the fact that they're taking this a step further and having more of like a newborn, a juvenile, adolescent, and then an adult is just really, really cool. Look at that. We spoke of ontogeny earlier this year. We mentioned that there'd be one baby skin per animal. Today, we're pleased to confirm that alternate species will receive their own texture and ontogeny rather than sharing them. In most cases, this will be as simple as a change in color palette, but for something like a Triceratops, Prorusus, the two different Triceratops that you can see in the picture here, they'll have unique designs to better transition into their adult colorations. You can even see that their horn nubs are shaped differently. Above and beyond, I tell ya. One of the other cool things about ontogeny is sexual dimorphism. Though included in all species, this feature will be best observed in animals with horns and tusks, like mammoths. All in all, a lot has changed since the last time we tackled ontogeny. After all, we couldn't have baby Tyrannosauruses having meteorite flashbacks, could we? Oh my, that is... We could have gone without the screenshots. This one on the right is particularly terrifying. We're going to move right on past that. Alternate species. When creating our animals, we often like to include alternate species that wouldn't make it into the game on their own. They help add variety, but can often feel like approximations by sharing an identical shape to the animal they're based on. To this, we say, no more. As you can see above, Tarbosaurus will look quite different from Tyrannosaurus, especially when it comes to bulk. This is a huge improvement over its current in-game appearance, where it appears more like a soft T-Rex with the dewlap. Excitingly, we'll be extending this philosophy to every alternate species in the game, making anatomical adjustments where possible. In the case of animals like Camarasaurus, we especially look forward to making the silhouette of all three species unique. Amazing. And then very quickly, I am going to scroll down for community highlight. Look at those signs. Those look really, really good. And that's it. That's September's Dev Diary. We're going to scroll back up and take a look at our baby animals, because these are the star of this show, this update. I cannot wait. As I said, I'm a little embarrassed to admit that I really haven't been into Prehistoric Kingdom in a hot second, but life has been in the way, other games have been in the way, but we'll make our way back to it eventually. Bridgeview Park really does need some more updates and continued work, and then I will absolutely jump in to take a look at baby dinosaurs when they're actually released in the game. But for now, we wait for update 12. Please let me know if you're excited, if you're enjoying the game, and what you're most excited for, talking about this new Dev Diary and the game's future and all that kind of stuff. As always, likes are greatly appreciated, and you can hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future Prehistoric Kingdom updates. And until then, I will talk at you in the next video. Bye!